Pretty good. How are you?
Good, man. Good to see you.
You too. How's everybody doing this Comic-Con? Good, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
We're getting towards the end. We can see the finish line.
That's good. So can I.
Yeah. You know, I got to tell you the storyline about, it really touched upon a human prejudice, what happened with Monroe. That was so huge this year. I just thought it just took your character to a whole nother level.
Yeah, thanks. I really enjoyed doing that. It's fun as an actor to get to play situations that are really extreme, because then you get to investigate the sort of outer reaches of human experience, and that's really fun, because you get to envision things that are completely outside the realm of your personal experience, but they're very, very much embedded in the human experience. And to get to go and play in that water is really fun.
Are there going to be any chances this season to see Monroe kind of struggle with the power that he has as the best that you are versus the humanity that he also has?
That's a really good question, and I think that I think what's interesting about Monroe, among many things, is the fact that I exist. I'm a different kind of person than a lot of people of my ancestry, and I'm in between, and I think that what's fun as an actor, in addition to sort of going to the outskirts, as I was describing, it's also fun to play someone who's neither here nor there, because I think that's the truth of the human experience. It's complex, and people are never just one thing. And the more that one finds a way to live in that ambiguity, I think the more true to life you're being, and the more interesting. And I think this year there's a big new storyline that is kind of kicked off by Chavez, the Elizabeth Rodriguez character, the FBI character, that I think will enable or allow or kind of force me to deal with who I am again, and that involves the strength, and it involves the pacifism, and it will be a difficult time, I think. But this is a big, I think it's going to be an arc that'll probably go the whole season.
Do you see actually any children in the future for you and Rosalie?
I've been thinking about that. Yeah, people have been asking about that. I think it's not at all out of the question. It's just a matter of what they choose to focus on. There's a lot of stuff going on this year, and there's also, there's a couple of babies already, and we'll just have to see. Oh, excuse me. I certainly think it would be fun, but it ain't up to me.
How do you think Nick and Adeline's babies will affect the relationship?
Well, I think what they both said is that baby is sort of all they have left. Both of them. She's totally alone in the world. Adeline. Her mother's gone. Her royal protectors are gone.
Diana's been kidnapped.
Diana's gone. And for Nick, the same thing. His mother's gone. His girlfriend's dead. He's alone. And the baby's all they have. So I think it's going to be really important. I think it's going to be an important. I can't be sure because I ain't writing it. I'm pretty sure that baby is going to be a big part of this year.
Are the Royals going to kind of creep in a little bit too?
I don't know about that. I think it might be more. I think that the Royals might have been sort of handled for the moment, and it's going to actually get even bigger than that. And that's what I think this Vesson thing, that the Chavez character is going to turn the ship in the direction that at once will be new, but it will be very true, I think, to the guts of the story and to the architecture of the thing. I think it will be new and yet still very true to the show. That's why I'm excited to see what they do, because I think last year was a little bit like kind of hemming and hawing. I think they were like, we went this way, we went that way, we weren't quite sure. And I feel like this year they really have a plan of attack.
Can you talk a little bit about the experience of doing 3 days of rain?
Oh yeah, sure, it was fantastic. I mean, look, foolish on some level because I had 3 days off before we started rehearsals. And then I had 2 days off before we started shooting after the play ended. Which is ridiculous. I mean, who does that to themselves? But luckily they pushed our start date a week. So I got 10 days off instead of 2 days. However, it was an amazing experience to do that show. I loved it. And I loved working with Chris Coleman. And one of the great things about having as long as I did with the script, I mean, I think I had about 10 months, maybe more, with 3 Days of Rain before we even started rehearsing. And that luxury of time allows you to just, once you get off book and you're really running, that work pays off at the end. And so by the time we were like running the show and we were in previews, the fact that I had the play for so long, that foundation really kicked in and I was able to just fly, just go out.